You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, ABC soap opera fans. This is SoapDirt.com on YouTube, and we have got General Hospital 2-week spoilers for you. There's so much to unpack here. This is everything happening from official spoilers April 17th through 28th, 2023, and that's going to take us right to the very start of May Sweeps, which actually kicks off on Friday, April 28th. There is so much happening. There's a couple of returns. There's big exits coming, there's plots coming to fruition, there is so much happening, there's critical information, we've got all the spoilers that you need. Real quick, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of your latest soap opera spoilers right here on YouTube. Now, going into week one, we've got two big comebacks. We've got Emma Samms as Holly Sutton on Monday, and on Tuesday, we see Jane Elliott back as Tracy Quartermaine. Both of these returns should ruffle feathers. On Monday, we see Emma as Holly running into Felicia Scorpio in Venezuela. Of course, Holly is trying to find her son Ethan Lovett, and Felicia is trying to find Victor because she knows he has kidnapped a bunch of people and is out to do bad things. Also on Monday, Alexis gets an offer that touches her. It's from Gregory. Meanwhile, Gregory's son Chase waits to find out if he's going to be a detective again, and he is grateful to have BLQ there. She wants to hear if what she did has ruined his career forever or if he's going to be back on the force. We're also going to see the DA chewing out Sonny. Robert is not happy, and this has to be about him trying to grill the guy that they nabbed that was working for Victor. The police aren't getting any answers, but Sonny might take a crack at him if Diane can get the guy out of jail. Then we're going to see on Tuesday, Tracy Quartermaine is back, and that's just in time for big wedding plans because Willow has favors to ask as they try to crank this wedding up. It's supposed to be a wedding that happens the next day, but it's actually not going to occur until the second week that we have going here, the week of 24th through the 28th. And of course, you know that sometimes one day on a soap opera can last a whole week or longer. And that's the case as tomorrow's wedding is actually in the following week. We're also going to see Holly in danger, and we are going to see Alexis shaken. Then we're going to see Ava talking to Carly, and it has to be about Nina and Willow because Willow is in bad shape. She's dying. Liesl is with Victor. They don't know what's going to happen. And maybe Ava gives Carly something to think about, that literally this might be Nina's very last chance to have any involvement with Willow, and maybe Carly shouldn't be roadblocking her. Let's see if Carly will think about it, because it sounds like she does. There is a spoiler later in the week where it says she tries to bury the hatchet with someone, and that someone has got to be Nina, right? Also, Liz has a compliment for Dr. Austin Gatlin Holt, and Curtis has some insight, and he goes to figure something out and asks Drew Cain to come along with him, and that may be part of the search for Victor. We're also going to see Nina looking for comfort because she's so worried that her daughter is about to die. And then Victor gets some bad news. Now, Trina radioed in and tried to help everybody find the location. She took off with one of the radios, and she is going to try to sneak into the engine room and shut down the boat. We'll see how that goes next week. Also, Ned decides he needs to vent and turns to his daughter BLQ. And we are guessing, it's not really that much of a guess, all things considered, because Tracy is back in town, and you know, she rubs Ned the wrong way routinely, that he might be venting to BLQ about her overbearing grandma. We're also going to see Victor delivering some news that Spencer doesn't want to hear. Could it be that he has found Trina and is going to leverage her against him? We'll have to wait and see. We're also going to see Ava spending time with Portia Robinson, and of course, both of them are very worried about Trina, and now that they know she's on board the Haunted Star and in the custody of Victor, whether he realizes it or not yet, it is just bad news all around. We're also going to see as the week ends that Sasha Gilmore tries to encourage someone, and we wonder over here at Soap Dirt if that is about Cody Bell, and that's because he's been arrested. Gladys Corbin framed him, which the whole plot seems really stupid because that's not going to stop him from telling Sasha that Gladys is stealing her money. In fact, it might motivate him to really want to tell her, but maybe Gladys thinks that Sasha will dismiss it because she thinks he's being petty, but I don't think it's going to go that way. And isn't everybody about ready to see Gladys Corbin busted for all this sketchy stuff? Poor Sasha might not have any money left when her mother-in-law is done. Also, Molly gets some unexpected news, and wouldn't it be great if she was pregnant already? already her mother-in-law said, hey, I know you're going to make this happen fast because you guys are so efficient. So maybe she and TJ get some baby news. We'll see. Drew and Curtis also have a meeting with Laura Spencer, and no doubt this is all Victor related. Dante also finds himself surprised by his dad Sonny in week 1, and Gladys does some more trash talking about Cody. Now, going into week 2 on the soap opera, there is a whole lot happening. One of the official spoilers is about Holly, and the rumor is that Holly's presence makes things worse. So we have to wonder if Victor gets his hands on Holly and things turn even uglier, and whether that'll be on the Haunted Star or on the Cassadine compound in Venezuela. We'll have to wait and see. But Holly is the reason that Victor's Mr. Happy isn't working anymore, and he might kill her for that alone if he has figured out that it was her that did it to him. He definitely knows it was done to him, and Selena gave him the drink, but Holly gave it to her. So we'll have to see if he's done the math to figure out that Holly is the reason Mr. Happy isn't so happy anymore. Also, we're going to see Ava issuing a warning to Nina. We have to speculate that this must be about the upcoming wedding of Michael Corinthos and Willow Tate. That wedding kicks off in the week of April 24th through 28th. And of course, she wants to rush this wedding because things look dire for her. With Liesl missing, she won't get her bone marrow transplant, and she knows her time is running out. That's why she's moved up the timeline for the wedding. And we have to imagine that more than anything, Nina Reeves would love to be at her daughter's wedding. With Nell dead and Willow dying, things look very dire for Nina's aspirations to get to know her daughters. And Willow seems to be softening a little bit on Nina, but part of the problem is that Carly has been like a bulldog standing between Nina and her daughter, telling her to go kick rocks, which no matter what's going on with Sonny, Willow is dying. Carly knows what it's like to lose a child, to lose an adult child. She lost Morgan, and it was Ava that was responsible for that in many ways, for tampering with his medication. But Carly seems to be perfectly cool with Ava, but she wants to do these to Nina and deny her the chance to get to know her daughter in what could literally be her last days on this earth. So it seems pretty awful, and hopefully Ava will be the one to get through with Carly, and maybe Carly and Nina can be at the wedding and be civilized. But the big hope is that she gets the bone marrow transplant for Willow. And we do know from Charles Shaughnessy, he has confirmed that his arc has ended, and he said that GH writers did a great villain send-off. We do not expect that to come in the next 2 weeks. With May sweeps starting on April 28th, we expect it to be fully in May sweeps when we see the villain exit. So that's all the official General Hospital spoilers from ABC for the 2 weeks running April 17th through April 28th. Hit that subscribe button below. Be sure and watch General Hospital every day so you get all of the action that builds up to epic climaxes coming in May sweeps.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.